Mindfulness of the body and breath. Settle into a comfortable position, either lying on a mat or a thick rug, or sitting on a chair, cushion, or meditation stool. If you use a chair, it's best to use a firm, straight-backed chair rather than an armchair. This way you can sit away from the back of the chair and the spine can be self-supporting. If you sit on a cushion on the floor, it's helpful to have your knees actually touching the floor, although this may not happen at the beginning. Feel free to experiment with the height of cushions or stool until you feel comfortably and firmly supported. If you have a disability that means that sitting in this way or lying on your back is uncomfortable, find a posture that's comfortable for you and which allows you to maintain your sense of being fully awake for each moment. If sitting, allow your back to adopt an erect, dignified posture, neither stiff nor tensed up, but comfortable. If sitting on a chair, have your feet flat on the floor with your legs uncrossed. Allow your eyes to close if that feels comfortable. If not, lower your gaze so it falls unfocused a few feet in front of you. If lying down, allow your legs to be uncrossed with your feet falling away from each other and your arms lying alongside and slightly away from your body, so that the palms can be open to the ceiling, if that feels comfortable. Now bring your awareness to physical sensations by focusing your attention on the sensations of touch in the body, where it's in contact with the floor and with whatever you are sitting or lying on. Spend a few moments exploring these sensations. Now, focusing your attention on your feet, starting with the toes, expand the spotlight of attention so it takes in the soles of your feet, the heels, and the top of your feet, until you are attending to any and all of the physical sensations you become aware of in both feet, moment by moment. Spend a few moments attending to the feet in this way, noticing how sensations arise and dissolve in awareness. If there are no sensations in this region of the body, simply register a blank. This is perfectly fine. You are not trying to make sensations happen. You are simply registering what is already here when you attend. Now expand your attention to take in the rest of both legs for a few moments, then the torso, from the pelvis and hips up to the shoulders, then the left arm, then the right arm, then the neck and head. Spend a minute or two resting in the awareness of the whole body. See if it's possible to allow your body and its sensations to be just as you find them. Explore how it is to let go of the tendency to want things to be a certain way. Even one brief moment of seeing things as they are, without wanting to change anything, can be profoundly nourishing. Now bring your awareness to the breath as it moves in and out of the body at the abdomen. notice the changing patterns of physical sensations in this region of the body as the breath moves in and out. It may help to place your hand here for a few breaths and feel the abdomen rising and falling. You may notice mild sensations of stretching as the abdomen gently rises with each in-breath, and different sensations as the abdomen falls with each out-breath. As best you can, follow closely with your attention so you notice the changing physical sensations for the full duration of each in-breath and the full duration of each out-breath. Perhaps noticing the slight pauses between one in-breath and the following out-breath, and between one out-breath and the following in-breath. There is no need to try and control your breathing in any way at all. Simply let the breath breathe itself. Sooner or later, usually sooner, your attention will wander away from the breath. You may find thoughts, images, plans, or daydreams coming up. Such mind wandering is not a mistake. It's simply what minds do. When you notice that your awareness is no longer on the breath, you might congratulate yourself. You have already woken up to know it and are once more aware of your experience in this moment. Simply acknowledge where your mind has wandered to. Then gently escort your attention back to the sensations in your abdomen. The mind will likely wander over and over again, so each time remember that the aim is simply to note where the mind has been, then gently escort your attention back to the breath. This can be very difficult, as you may find it frustrating that the mind seems so disobedient. Such frustration can create a lot of extra noise in the mind. So, no matter how many times your mind wanders, allow yourself on each occasion, without limit, to cultivate compassion for your mind as you bring it back to where you had intended it to be. See if it's possible to view the repeated wanderings of the mind as opportunities to nurture greater patience with yourself. In time, you may discover that this quality of kindness towards the wandering mind brings a sense of compassion towards other aspects of your experience. That the wandering mind has been a great ally in your practice, and not the enemy you supposed it to be. Continue with the practice for around 8 minutes, or longer if you wish, perhaps reminding yourself from time to time that the intention is simply to be aware of your experience in each moment. As best you can, use the sensations in your body and breath as anchors to gently reconnect with here and now each time that you notice that your mind has wandered and is no longer in touch with where you had intended it to be.